Hi everyone! How's everybody doing? It's Friday. Hi Margaret! Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you too. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for being here. How's everybody doing? Yay, Margaret! Hi Margaret! Oh, you guys, I have had a day. Like, I am so exhausted and I'm so excited to be here to just laugh it up with you all. Like, this is gonna be so good for my mental health right now. Yeah, you guys don't even know. How's everybody doing? Hi, Sexy Bee. So glad you're here. So for this live, I only have funny questions. So I am so ready to laugh it up with all of you. So excited. It's Friday. It's 6 o'clock here where I am. There was an episode of 2020 last night that I missed. And hopefully there's a new 2020 tonight and a new Dateline tonight. So I have a pretty full schedule, guys. Hi, Claire. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, I remember you. I remember your icon and your face. I'm so glad you're here. So excited. Yeah. Okay, should we get into the questions? Because I feel like that's what you all are here for, right? Ready to oh, you love Dateline, Melissa? Oh my gosh, I love Dateline. Do you like Keith Morrison, the one of the journalists on Dateline? Do you know who he is? I'm so obsessed with him. I love Keith Morrison. His storytelling is like none other. Hi, Kelly. So glad you're here. Hi, Demio. Demio. Long time no see. Aw, I hope you sleep well. Oh, Keith is your favorite too, Melissa? Oh my gosh, he is my favorite. Like, I know I am in for a treat when Keith Morrison is the one narrating on Dateline. His storytelling is like I wish I had him as a grandfather. Can you imagine the amazing bedtime stories he reads to his grandkids? And actually, if I'm not mistaken, he is the stepfather of Matthew Perry, I believe. Hi, Lisa. Oh, it's 3 o'clock there. Is it 3 a.m., Demio? Demio? Yes, Claire Bear. I love true crime. I love it. And I think, studying Meghan and watching true crime, I feel like they kind of go hand in hand because it's like analyzing human behavior. And I feel like Dateline does a little bit of that. Yeah, I love it. Melissa says, husband and kids know on Saturday mornings to leave me alone while I watch Dateline. Yep, same. Same. I mean, well, I don't have kids, but like people know, like it's a Dateline night. Oh, you do also, Margaret? Awesome. Awesome. Okay, guys, I'm going to get the first question up. Oh, okay, Demio, it's 3 a.m. Netherlands. Well, thank you for being here, and I hope you get to sleep well when you do fall asleep. Claire Bear is also addicted to true crime. It's so good, right? Man, yeah. Okay, I'm going to put up the first question and then I'm going to tell you guys a little tidbit about me. Okay, so this question, if you're in the early or the morning chat today, I'm sorry, I had to repeat it because it was just so funny. And the question is, if Meghan had it her way, what would Rudolph have as a nose? And it can be like, you can put anything instead of the red nose. What would it be? Okay, so here's the little tidbit about me. I love the forensic genealogy. Like, whenever there's an episode with forensic genealogy, genetic genealogy, oh my gosh. It is my favorite. Like, I wish I could do that. Like, I could literally, because that's a stay-at-home job, right? Like, you match up DNA records and then you match it up with, you know, public records, and you're able to like figure out who's related to who. And oh my gosh, I love it. Melissa says, all the true crime junkies and narcissist watchers always find each other. Yep. Welcome, everybody. Lisa says, I'm not sure I can even say. Claire says, a mole. Oh my gosh. Melissa says, a jar of her strawberry jam, and it would be red. Sexy V says, a microphone. Melissa says, I think it's so cool. Yeah, for genetic genealogy is so cool. I love it so much. It's so interesting. And there isn't like a real clear pathway, career pathway to get there. Okay, so I think if Meghan had it her way, Rudolph's nose would still be red, but it would be made of rubies, like tons and tons of rubies. That's kind of how I picture Meghan would love Rudolph. Any other answers for this one? Should I go to the next one? Okay, I'm going to go to the next one. And if you have another answer for this one, you can drop it in the comments. Okay, so same question, but this time it's Harry. If Harry had it his way, what would Rudolph have as a nose? Okay, I'm going to answer this. His dignity. Margaret says a banana. Claire Bear, same thing. Like, and actually, I know that is the crime solving process that I love, because I don't like the shows where you don't know who did it at the end, or it's someone that's disappeared and you don't know what happened to them. I don't want any of that. Like, I want a conclusion. I want it to end with a jury trial. Like, I want it to end with a trial and and not a hung jury trial. Like, I want guilty or not guilty verdict announced. And that, like, I just like it tied up nice with a bow. Lisa says, magpie stealing anything shiny. Yep. Lisa says, I can't answer that either. My mind is dirty tonight. Uh-oh. Oh, Melissa, that's great. An iPhone so he can record the paparazzi he thinks are out there. And this is so timely that you said this, because in this morning's live stream, there was an article that had just come out like 2 hours ago about emails that came out from Harry's camp that were kind of threatening to the NYPD about that near catastrophic car chase. Yeah. So I think I'm going to, if you want to watch that, I have that live stream already posted. It was live stream 16, and it was in the beginning, like maybe the first 15, 20 minutes that we talked about that. But I think I'm going to clip that out and post it as its own standalone video. Sexy V says, I love everything true crime. Same. Claire Bear says his dignity. He lost that when he met Rachel. Yep. Margaret says, Margaret's laughing with Lisa. Claire Bear says, a phone line to the police to report fake car chases. Yep. Oh my gosh, Sexy B. Elizabeth Arded Cream. Oh my gosh. Yay, Mariana. I'm so happy you're here. Oh my gosh, I needed these laughs, you guys. I love it. Melissa, that's exactly what happened. She's so desperate to be like Diana, she made it up. And, you know, this is one of the ways she manipulates Harry. She plays on his trauma. So she recreates events like this. We all know she was the one that called the paparazzi. Nobody, anyways. Oh my gosh. Allegedly, and in my opinion. Hi, only me. The missing sausage would be on Rudolph. Would be Rudolph's nose. Uh-oh. Okay, guys, I'm going to go to the next question. So, who would be Meghan's ghost of Christmas past? Lisa says he spoke about a red button or phone in the Queen's office in emergencies or whatever, so I suppose he presses Rudolph's nose in the hope of help. Yeah, it's like his distress signal. Claire says, and her fake Chrissy photo trying to recreate Diana's hug for her boy is disgraceful. I know. Dude, her arm in that thing, I'm pretty sure that Meghan is trolling us, because how could you look at that and be like, you know what, this looks good, right? I mean, I can't imagine anybody being satisfied with their work putting out that card. I don't know. Raven says Scrooge. And who do you think Scrooge would be? Melissa says, are we talking a real person or just going nuts here? Anyone. Any answer. Let's laugh it all up. Anything you guys can say. SOS Rudolph. Lisa says, yep. Claire says her abandoned dog. Her abandoned dog. Oh my gosh, Christine, the doctor that gave her a hysterectomy. Allegedly. Margaret says Marcus Anderson. Yep. So basically, the ghost of Christmas past is literally her like bestie, right? Allegedly. Oh, Mariana, that's good. Trevor or Corey, since apparently they were engaged when she started dating Harry. Yep. Lisa says her dad. Oh, that's a good one too. Demeow says Diana. Yep, that's a good one. Oh, I love these answers. What about Nikki Pretty, her best friend when she was a child? Yeah, what do you guys think? Hi, Lisa. Oh, Claire, that is so great. Oh my gosh. Her Royal Highness the Queen, yes. Melissa says, because my mind goes right to her dad. He gave her everything and she ditched him. I hope it haunts her when he passes away. Yep, only me says the king. Oh my gosh, these are all great answers. I'm trying to think of some now too. What about Gina Nelthorpe Cowan? Sexy B says Queen Elizabeth. Yep. Yeah, I feel like you guys have topped it. Like, there's nothing I can say that is gonna be above any of these answers. You guys are great. Oh, Prince Philip would be an amazing ghost of Christmas past, the sassiest ghost. Mariana also says Prince Philip. Yeah, I could totally see that. Lisa says anyone in her past could haunt her, really. All of them together, maybe to give her a real fright. It's true. And you know what? This goes to show you what type of character she has. I mean, she's ghosted so many people. Oh my gosh, I have one. Piers Morgan. Remember, he has said that she ghosted him. Like, I think he's used those words, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, great minds think alike, Mariana. Okay, I'm going to go to the next question. You guys feel free to keep answering this one, but it's along the same lines. Who would be Harry's ghost of Christmas past? I think some of these answers can be shared, but I have a couple of ideas, but I want you guys to go first. Melissa says, oh, Claire says Elton John. Margaret says Prince Philip would be an awesome ghost. Yeah. Oh my gosh, she was so awful to all of them. My goodness. His mom, yeah. And Only me. Do you think his mom would be like, or Princess Diana would be like, Harry, you got to get out of this marriage. You got to get out. Okay, Lisa and Margaret and Sexy B say William. Yep. Paris, I have to tell you, I was thinking Chelsea also. This was you and I are on the same page. This is what I was thinking. Melissa says 100% his mummy come back to scold him. Oh, Lisa, that's good. David Beckham. Yeah, his relationship he destroyed with his brother, William. Awful. Awful. Oh, Mariana, I'm not going to read that one out loud, and I haven't heard anything about that, so we're just going to say allegedly here, okay? So I don't know about that, but that would be awful. Raven would say yes. Princess Diana would say, get out. You got to get out of here. Demeow says the polo pony. Yeah. Yikes. That's a good one. Oh my gosh. Claire says we all agree. William. Claire says Chelsea got get out of jail free card. Yep, Chelsea and what's her name? Oh my gosh, why am I drawing a blank? Cressida. Cressida also. Shandy says, is this starting soon? Hi Shandy, we're here. Can you hear us? Oh, okay. Okay, so you can hear us. Good. Oh, Sexy B, that's great. Queen Camilla. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. Okay, guys, let's go to the next question. Okay, what is Harry leaving out for Santa to eat? Oh, Mariana says Pat Tillman would be angry with him. Yep. Yeah, that would be a good Ghost of Christmas Past for him. Yep, Claire says Cressida. Yeah, I was blanking on the name, on her name for a second. Melissa says Chelsea and Cressida probably feel like they majorly dodged a bullet. I think so too. And didn't Cressida, like when the engagement was announced, she put out a tweet and a picture? Oh my gosh, if you guys remember, feel free to drop it in the chat. Diana, only me says Diana would say, and I don't talk to her during yoga either. Oh, that's great. That's so great. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to read that one out loud. Hi, Linda from Canada. Welcome. Lisa says, I can't say again. Lisa says, a special muffin. Yep. Similar to what Only Me was saying. Oh my gosh, Claire. He'll leave out his tax bill hoping it would go away. I love it. I love it. Melissa seconds the brownies. Lisa says snow, but not snow. Oh, you guys are getting creative at putting these things in a way that you know that I'll be able to read them and not get in trouble. Oh, KLC says attorney costs. Yep. Sexy B says the extra sausage they gave to William. Margaret says some of Meghan's special dog biscuits. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go to the next question, everybody. And it's along the same lines. What is Meghan leaving out for Santa to eat? Oh, Meghan's jam, Christine says. And this could go for both of them. Either of them could leave this out. Yep, Lisa says Meghan's jam. Lisa says Claire and his court bills. Yep. Yep. Do you think one of the things on his Christmas list was divorce papers? Sexy B says roasted chicken. Yep. Melissa says, I've had a special brownie. Coworker forgot it was in their purse before airport security. And oh my gosh. Oh, that's a great story, Melissa. Mariana says dog biscuits. Margaret says toast. Yep. Oh, Christine, leftovers from Corey's restaurant. Yes. Melissa says toast. It's so easy. Paris says toast with jam. Yep. Great. What about, okay, this might be a little bit controversial, but what about Ozempic? She leaves out some Ozempic for Santa. Lisa says avocado toast and the recipe for it. Yep, with her written in her calligraphy, her special calligraphy. Claire Bear says nothing. She wants it all. Santa ain't seeing her kids. She is not giving anything to Santa. In fact, Santa better be the one bringing her food, right? Maybe that's what I should ask. What is Santa bringing Meghan to eat? What do you guys think Santa's bringing Meghan to eat? Lisa says, again, she's not. Oh my gosh, Lisa, she is not there to coddle Santa and his reindeers. Just do your job. Lisa says, but then Archie doesn't believe in Santa, so she won't leave anything out. Yep, it's so sad. Melissa says a basket of lemons with a jar of jam. Casey says Oprah's signature. Margaret says, I don't think she would share. Lisa says that coal, so Santa would bring coal for Meghan. Yep, she definitely deserves it, allegedly. Claire says a decent steak. Crow, only me says crow. Sexy Bee says eggs from her chicken coop. Yep. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys are great. Okay, I'll go to the next question. What does Meghan's wrapping paper look like? What do you think it looks like? Diane says herself. Now, see, the amazing thing is that this answer, like Meghan is so narcissistic, allegedly, that the answer to every question involving Meghan could be Meghan. Because everything literally like revolves around her. Photos of her, Claire says, yep. Melissa says beige. It's gotta be beige. Sexy Bee says her face wrinkled. Melissa is asking if we're live. Yeah, Melissa, we're live. Can you hear us? Paris says wrinkled. Melissa says camel. So like camel color, Melissa. Diane says herself. Yep. Raven says herself in a Santa hat. Claire says whatever it is, it's going to be wrinkled. Oh, Melissa says baby poop brown. She doesn't stray from that color scheme much, right? Lisa says her face all over it with beige snowflakes. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Mariana says with 16 bathrooms, she has plenty of toilet paper to use. Oh my goodness. Christine agrees with Melissa. Melissa says mismatched shades of white. Yep. Margaret says it's covered in her calligraphy. Yep. Lisa says Meghan wouldn't have wrapping paper. It's not good enough. Yeah, nothing is good enough. Melissa says, yes, I have a bad cold and I'm out of it. So glad to be here. I'm so glad you're here and I hope you feel better soon. Demiel says Harry as Elf and she as Mother Christmas. She is a feminist after all. Yeah. Okay, you guys want to hear my answer to this one? This one might be kind of mean. Oh my gosh. I'm going to wait and see if anybody else says it. I do have a couple of ideas, but the funniest one that came to me, oh, Raven, maybe Santa will bring her an iron for Christmas. You know, if Santa did that, he would be doing all of us a favor. Claire says H's other bauble. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. Melissa says white wrapping paper. Casey says leftover napkins. Lisa says, where are those baskets? She's supposed to be handing out to her elite friends of all her favorite things. That's right. That's right. Oh my gosh. I did a video about that. How she was going to strengthen her friendships. Oh my gosh. I remember this. And I was saying, she said she was going to be strengthening her friendships over the holidays. And I was like, dude, that's love bombing at a vulnerable time. Like that's literally what she's saying she's going to do. Okay, Lisa, that is what I was going to say. I was going to say that Meghan doesn't have any wrapping paper. She's not giving gifts to anybody. She is the gift. The gift doesn't give gifts. She is the gift. Melissa says, covered in aesthetic bows and ribbons and shades of beige. Oh, Melissa, you're on to my next question. But we'll get there. It looks like we have a lot of answers right now. Diane says, Harry's Todger. Christine says, at Lisa, is Meghan making fur baskets? So I don't know if I read that correctly. Paris says it'll be photos of their 2024 year in review. Yes, of all the great service they did. The Queen's Guard says, did anyone say beige? They did, but there's never enough beige. So go ahead. We can say beige over and over again. Sexy B says her dressing like Diana. Melissa says, oh my God, I forgot about the gift baskets too. Yeah, we haven't heard anything about that since that article. Oh, Kelly, beige with snow on it. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Claire Bear. I try not to say my answers first because I want to see if you all say it. Lisa says, yay, do I win a prize? I don't have a prize, but I'm glad we're on the same wavelength. Melissa says, uh-oh, collages of Meghan inappropriately hugging people. Oh, and there's plenty of that, right? There is so much of that to go around. Messy. I can't say it like how RHR Jen does. She's just so good at it. No matter how much, I can't recreate it. There's only one RHR Jen to say messy. Hi, Poncho. So glad you're here. Mariana says, I wonder if Meghan owns a Diana wig. Oh. My bet would be yes. My bet. But anyone, if you have ideas, go ahead. Diane says it'll be expensive and not recyclable. Oh my gosh, the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy is what gets me the most. Well, the cruelty gets me the most, and then the hypocrisy. Yep. A claw colleague, Claire Bear says. Melissa says, Mariana, I will never unsee that. I must go bleach my brain. Oh my gosh, only me says she wears a Diana wig at night. Oh my gosh, Lisa says, of course, but Harry keeps it in his handbag. Pancho says, oh, Meghan's wrapping paper definitely pics of her head with a Santa hat over and over and over. Yep. What about like something regal? So maybe the ARO logo or I don't know, the sign from Kensington Palace that she used as her basis for the ARO logo. You guys, we went through these really fast. I only have one question left. Hi, Eva. So glad you're here. And you know, after we're done with the questions, we can just chill. So we can answer any other questions. Mariana's asking Lisa, do you think she wears it for Harry? Oh my gosh, you guys, like, this is giving me such creep vibes. like it's like, I don't know. I don't remember who just said it, but about bleaching their brain, I might need to bleach my brain. Pancho says, yes, the ARO scribble logo, the back of some kids' heads. Yep. Oh, that's what Rachel, Claire is saying, that's what Rachel is giving H for Christmas, a new ARO handbag. Melissa says, the logo that looks like a self-put. Oh, is that what it looks like? I should go check that. Oh, you didn't get a notification, Eva? I don't know. I don't really know how that works. Oh, everyone that's here, if you could press the like button, I would love it. I appreciate it so much. Usually people in the chat like say it too, so I think I'm learning to start saying it. Lisa says, nothing would surprise me, honestly. Honestly, I could believe it all coming from Meghan. Truly. Okay, I'm going to go to the last question. And the last question is, what do the bows on Meghan's presents look like? Like, what is she using for bows? Demia says, I'll stay awake. Those images are going to give me nightmares, honestly, right? Melissa says, I've heard it described that way. Oh my gosh, I'm going to go check it out. Oh, thank you, Poncho. We made it to number 17. You guys, I have a lighter schedule at work the coming 2 weeks. So I'm going to try to do a bunch of these live streams because I have so much fun. So watch out for those. I'll announce them on my community page, and I also announce them on my X. I think, and I don't know exactly how this works, but there might be a notification button that you can hit so that when, oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. So that when I do have live streams, it'll notify you, but I don't know exactly how that works. Wrinkled beige bows. Yep, poncho. Yeah. Sexy V says she'll probably wear it when he's on that Colombian snow. Yikes. Mariana says towns. I don't know if I get it, Mariana. Sorry. Demio says beige and messy. Oh, crowns. Yep. Yeah. Lisa says messy bows, cheap string left over from her jam jars. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like that cloth. Oh, that's so funny. Melissa says saggy silk brown bows. Oh my gosh, Eva, toilet paper. Melissa says the tiara she wanted to wear for her wedding, but the queen said no. Yep. It's as close as she could get, a replica that she puts on top. Lisa says Megan's bow is a messy bird nest made from her hair. Oh, where's that bleach? Margaret says the big bow of the back of her red dress. Oh my gosh, Margaret. Yes. Finally, that bow would actually serve a purpose and look good. I love that. Sexy V says her dumb calligraphy. Paris Finley says the gold string they use for balloons. Yeah, what are those called? I forget what they're called. The ceiling fan fascinator, Melissa says. Oh my gosh. Lisa says torn up shirts of Harry when she's been in a rage. Oh my gosh. Have you guys heard? I'm sure you guys, I don't remember which channel I saw it on, but apparently they were at a restaurant and allegedly there was something off, like there was a fight or something that happened. Yikes. Hi, Cults and Cake. It's been 8 hours since I talked to you last. Michael says ARO logo is I can't pronounce that. The Rorschach test. I hope I pronounced it right. But it's the one where you can see, like, whatever you see kind of shows you. It's like the ink blot test, right? Where you see what you see in it and, I don't know, a therapist analyzes you. Claire says straw from the chicken coop. Lisa says, but again, what presents? Yep, she is the present. She would put the bow on her head. Diane says anything she can get for free. Yep. The beige bow from the polo show. You know, I didn't actually watch the polo show. Melissa says Paula M talked about it. Yeah. 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 Aw. I'm glad you're here, Cults and Cake. Thanks for staying up. Lisa says, yes, I saw it on Paula M about the fight, but not seeing anyone else talk about it. I don't watch Paula M often. Yeah, I saw it the other day, and I haven't seen anyone else report on it. And, you know, I think for anything that we look at, like, it's nice to find the original source if you can, if it's possible. And yeah, so I don't know how true that story is, but I just remember seeing it, and I think I only saw it in one place too. Diane says it's 12:30 p.m. in Australia. Yeah, the 6 p.m. well, my time, California time, my 6 p.m. live streams were great for Australia, and then my morning time live streams are great for the UK. Yeah, Lisa, it's really late. It's 2:34 a.m. in the UK. Yeah, it's pretty late. Melissa says, Harry and whoever he married could have moved into the sort of position I know. Edward and Sophie are in now, but no, he married a narcissist and ruined it, honestly. Honestly. And I think that's part of the appeal of studying these two, because you can see how great they could have been, right? And oh, it makes me upset. I was talking to my mom the other day about how they were offered, or, you know, they had a contract with Netflix for $100 million to generate content. And I was like, Mom, if Netflix gave me $100 million, like, the ideas in my brain are endless. Like, there would be so much content. Like, it would pay Netflix over and over again because there's so many ideas. And these people, like, what have they done? They had the only thing that was mildly successful on Netflix was the Harry and Meghan documentary or mockumentary. And the thing is, there's only so many stories that they can tell about the royal family. Like, and the most recent stories they can tell are from 2-3 years ago. So they don't even have new content from relationships with the royal family. Claire says, I'm in Oz too, but it's 1:34 p.m. for me. Yep. Poncho saying hi to Australia and UK. Margaret says, hi, Poncho. Sophie is awesome, Claire. I agree. Colton Cake says, do you think Meghan prints her face on ribbon and makes the bows from that with calligraphy gift tags? Yep. Yep. And what color do you think it all is? Beige? Oh, I didn't know that, Lisa. Sophie is a painter. I saw one today. I never knew she was a bit of an artist. I had no idea about that. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's cool. And, Princess Catherine playing the piano. Oh my gosh. So in the UK, will you guys be able to see the Christmas special? Does it come out on Christmas Day for all of you? The concert. Sorry, I'm like not saying the right words. It's been a day for me, you guys. It's been such a day. And I'm so happy it's Friday. Oh, it is, Lisa. A really nice painting of a Christmas tree. I'm going to go look at that. Demio says, and it would be great content. It really would. It really would. And I feel like all of us, we would make such great content. Okay, Lisa says she painted a lovely Christmas tree. I'm going to go look for it. Margaret says the royals all seem to have a talent. Yep. Mariana says Meghan's father could have been a great resource as he knew everyone in Hollywood. Yeah, and actually in Tom Bower's book, I think that was one of the things her dad said, that he knew more of the people at Meghan's wedding than Meghan herself knew. Melissa says, and like Sophie was a commoner with a career, Meghan could have learned so much, honestly. You guys, you know what cracks me up? And this story, oh, you guys, give me 1 second. My pup is acting up. Oh, sorry. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh, the story that I keep thinking about recently is how Meghan or King Charles told Harry that it would be a good idea if Meghan continues working, and because there's a finite amount of money. And I mean, at this point, like, Meghan was going through what, $1 million worth of clothes annually, while Princess Catherine was at like 100,000, right? So, and then Harry says something along the lines of, she's not even that expensive. She can sew her own clothes. Like, what? Like, that shows you the level of delusion that man was under. What do you mean? She's not. Oh my gosh. If any of you remember exactly what was said, feel free to drop that. I know, Poncho, TGIF. Yep. Okay, Lisa says, together at Christmas, it will be shown on Christmas Eve. That's exciting. Oh, I didn't know that, Mariana, that George is a really good artist too. Melissa says, fat thumb, so much from Sophie, but oh no, Harry will teach me everything I need to know. That's right. So the Queen, I think this was the conversation, right? That the Queen offered Meghan and said something like, Sophie could be a great resource for you. And she is like, no, Harry's enough. Like, really, I don't know. If the Queen offered me anything, I would take it. Right? Like, out of respect for the Queen, I would be like, I appreciate this so much. Absolutely. If you think this is the best thing to do, like, I am all for it. Lisa says, and so is the King and Princess Margaret's daughter, Lady Chateau. Oh, Melissa, Catherine offered up all her fashion contacts to Meghan. Oh my gosh, can you imagine how much that pissed Meghan off? Poncho says, did he really say she can sew her own clothes? What a joke. I don't know if he said sew her own clothes. It might have been like she can make her own clothes. And it's like, what do you think? She's Cinderella? Like, come on. Oh my gosh. Oh, and Melissa, I know. No one offered to teach me anything. I had to stay up all night to find the lyrics to the national anthem. Oh my goodness. James says, when you have zero humility, zero character, zero gratefulness, zero shame, and a pathological liar, this is what happens. Also the most annoying, immature person in history. So yeah, exactly. That is a great way to put it, James. Absolutely. Claire says, she's better at being royal than people born to be royal. Yeah, she was such a success in Australia. Everybody loved her, allegedly. And then she threw hot tea at people, allegedly. Exactly. So, and that's the contradiction, right? She's so good at being royal. Oh, but I had no idea how to curtsy. James says, zero respect for anyone. Absolutely. She has no respect for anybody. Agreed. Completely. Lisa says, there's no courses on etiquette. Meanwhile, didn't she take classes in Pasadena in California? Kelly says, Steph the alternate said Meg was tricked to put out a Christmas card. Oh, before the Wales's. Right, because I think she felt like the Wales's card was coming out first, so she wanted to get hers out there real quick. Yeah, let me know if that's what you guys heard too. I think I heard that somewhere. Cults and Cake said, she said, Harry will tell me everything so that all her shortcomings and mistakes can be blamed on Harry. Yeah. Yeah, that's great, Cults and Cake. Yep. Lisa says, considering she said all she needed was Harry to teach her everything she needed to know, he didn't do a great job, did he? He really didn't. That's kind of on the same thing Cults and Cake was saying. Melissa says, Meghan really tried to do the I'm a dumb American airhead, medieval times, the Princess Diaries. We don't have tabloids. I had no idea who the royal family was. Oh, and I went to college and I studied international relations. Come on. Like, okay, the American educational system is failing. If you went to university, studied international relations, and didn't realize that there's a royal family in England. Come on. Oh, thanks for coming, Poncho. I love these two. Ciao. Have a good one. Claire Bear says there's no courses on being a decent person. Yep. James says godless woman. Claire says Steph is cool. Yep, she really is. I was on one of her live streams. It was one of the first ones I did. Actually, she was the very first live stream I ever did. I was so nervous. Oh my goodness. Lisa says, bye, Poncho. James says, Claire is pretty. Yes, she is. Diane says, Rachel is a spoiled brat. She'll be Harry's undoing. She started already. I agree. Lisa says she's a massive compulsive liar and acts like a teen in her 40s. It's embarrassing. Yeah, completely. Melissa, I didn't look him up on the internet before we met. Later tells how she stalked his Instagram before their first date. Oh my gosh. Like, I just can't with this woman. I just can't with this woman. Oh my gosh. Claire says, and I have a photo in front of Buckingham Palace, but I don't know anything about the royal family. Oh, they have palaces over there? Is that what I took a picture in front of? I was wondering what that building was. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, Kelly. You saw me on Steph the Alternates live. I was so nervous. Lisa says, I missed 90% of Steph's live earlier. I need to watch it. Yeah, I need to watch her content too. I missed it the last couple of days, so I know she's put out a couple of good videos, or a bunch of good videos. So I have a lot of shows to watch. I have 2020, I have Dateline, I have a lot of YouTube content I need to catch up on. I know, Lisa. Oh my gosh, dude. You guys, if you could see me, I'm doing the, you know, the emoji where face palm. I'm literally face palming right now. And she turns to Harry and is like, who was that servant that was holding the Queen's purse? Oh my gosh. And it was Prince Andrew. She is so transparent. Oh my gosh. Melissa, what is this guy about? Because someone's social media is such an accurate, in-depth picture of someone. And, you know, I'm doing this in Meghan's voice. And Meghan saying, you know, I looked through his social media to see if he was kind, because if he wasn't kind, like, it wouldn't really work. I know, right, James? These chats are on fire. It's always so fun. Hi, Sandra. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, today's my second one, and I think you were at my earlier one too, so welcome back. Melissa says, and now they're on a big anti-social media campaign. Make it make sense. Yes. Yes, and I guarantee you, if we were saying nice stuff about them, they wouldn't want to shut down free speech. They'd actually want us to have megaphones and like announcing it to everybody. That's what they want. Yep. Yep. Everyone is saying, hi, Sandra. Hi, Sandra. Colton Cake says, I watched one of Meghan's movies the other night. Oh my gosh, which one? I know the Sidley twins and RHR Jen recently watched one of them, and I don't know. She can't act. Like, every character she plays, well, from what I've seen, I feel like is just her. It's just her with a different name. Claire says she didn't get a class on a family tree. She left her own family behind. Yep. Melissa says, because who's going to answer that with, oh no, he's a total jerk. You'll hate him. I know, right? Margaret's asking, Colton Cake, did you enjoy the movie? Lisa says, Colt, you're brave. I saw Sidley twins do it. I saw it too. It was the one that's on YouTube. I forget what it was called. Oh my gosh. It's like on the tip of my tongue, the name of the movie. I can't remember. James says they are perfect together and deserve each other. That reminds me of the Wicked song. Actually, I haven't watched the Wicked movie, so I don't know exactly how the songs sound. But I'm assuming that that line is still in there, that they deserve each other. Hallmark movies. Oh my gosh. I haven't watched any this year. I usually do, but yeah, I've been so busy with watching YouTube content. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Yep, so I haven't seen, I think she was in what, one Hallmark movie? Colton Cake says it was Random Encounters. Yes, that's the one. She can't portray happiness, kindness, or any genuine nice emotions, but she was actually pretty good at the argument scene, the bitter looks and bitchy comments. Yeah, because it's not acting. That's really who she is. Sexy B says they do stupid stuff and then try more stupid stuff so we can forget the first stupid thing. Yeah, that's exactly what happened with the holiday card, right? Like, let's put out the holiday card and now no one's talking about polo. Oh, you guys, so what do you think the chances are that they will actually, or Netflix will actually cancel the cooking show? Trash with cash, it rhymes. Beautiful poetry, James. Melissa says, husband and I watched Suits a little bit in the earlier seasons, but the plot lines were getting redundant, so we dropped it. Yeah, I watched a couple of episodes and I didn't really get into it. And, you know, Meghan, as a narcissist, this is my opinion and allegedly, she doesn't have boundaries. So when she was playing Rachel on Suits, she actually, like, that was who she was, right? Like, there's no boundaries. She just meshed into Rachel. And I think Rachel became exactly who Meghan was. And Meghan tried to be who Rachel was, but Rachel on the show at least worked. At least earned a steady paycheck and paid taxes. Allegedly. Melissa says, fat thumb strike again while pregnant with William. Where did you say? I don't see where your comment was where it would be while pregnant with William. Melissa, I don't see it. Kelly says, I never believed there is a cooking show. Yeah. Yeah, you guys, but I really want to watch it though. I really, really want to see this cooking and gardening and socializing and being a hostess show. It would be completely entertaining. Yeah, James, we're a funny bunch here. Mariana says the writers of Suits wrote to fit Meghan. Yep. Yep. Yeah, let's see. Colton Cake says, I think she blurs the lines between fiction and reality. Some of her real life stories are oddly similar to plot points in her movies. Yeah, I think so. Her whole life is a movie. Like, she's playing a role. And I think that's why we notice how disingenuous she is, because she's literally playing a role. James says, I used to love the English accent. Now I cringe. Harry's feminine voice makes my skin crawl. And his word salad. And I was thinking to myself, like, what is it about word salad that I don't like? And it's a couple of different things. The first is anyone who's talking to me in word salad has no respect for my time because they're just wasting it by talking useless nonsense words, right? And then also, I feel like anyone who's talking word salad is trying to confuse me and what's the word I'm thinking of? Underestimates my intelligence. Like, don't waste my time. Don't underestimate my intelligence. I pride myself on being efficient and get to the point and tell me what you're trying to say. Like, it's not that hard. Melissa says, Meg thought she was the star of Suits, constantly referring to it as my show. Yep. Yep. Diane says, random encounters. It sucked. Welcome back, Claire. Sexy Bee says, I didn't know anything about MM until I saw the video of her and Harry showing Artificial, and I thought, why didn't he move? Yeah. Allegedly. Okay, Lisa's asking, what's in store for them in 2025? What do you guys think? What do you think is going to happen this year? I don't know. It might be a game changer this year, right? Mariana says it doesn't make sense that she is wanting to launch her cooking show and a website at once. Martha and Joanna didn't market anything until they were established. And that's just it. Like, Meghan thinks she's the greatest thing since sliced bread. She can do it all. And in actuality, she can't do any of it. Margaret says Harry doesn't sound English anymore, in my opinion. Colt says it's like she's desperate to live inside a rom-com, but it's more like a bad episode of Succession. I've never watched Succession, but I can imagine. Yeah. Yeah, Sexy Bee says babies at that age are constantly moving. Melissa says, I think people who do word salad are trying too hard to sound smart. I think so too. I think this is what I've experienced too. When someone that's that character doesn't know the answer to the question, they don't want to admit they don't know the answer to the question, so they give you word salad. And that's the part where it's underestimating my intelligence. Like, you're making me pay attention to all of these words and you don't even know the answer and you're wasting my time. It's a train wreck. Harry and Meghan are a train wreck. Oh, James says, as a mother, I mean yacht girl. Allegedly. Lisa says, lots of English accent, though. Try the North. Haha. Oh, Mariana says 2025. There's a divorce coming. I hope not, guys. I just get so much entertainment out of them. And I know that sounds really selfish. I know. I don't know. I want to see them out together again. I want to see Meghan have all those mask slips. You like Steph's accent? I like Steph's accent too. since sliced extraordinary bread, Claire says. Melissa says, I think they'll spend 2025 trying this separate professional lives thing to save their sinking ship. Their sinking ship, but the divorce will come in 2026. It could be. It could be. Lisa says, Yorkshire at James. I like Yorkshire accent. What happened to my last comment? I don't know, Diane. What, did I miss it? I'm scrolling up. I don't see that I've missed one. Sorry if I missed it, Diane. I don't know. James says, and Cockney accent. So that reminds me of Seinfeld. Oh gosh, what episode was it where Jerry was doing a Cockney accent? I think it was Jerry and Kramer they were doing. I think they were saying, oh my gosh, and I'm sorry that I messed this up. Okay, guys, but I'm going to say, not bloody likely. That's the line I think they were saying on Seinfeld. If anyone has watched it and remembers, please leave it in the comments. Colton Cake says, Yacht Girl, yes, she overcompensates when she lies, and that not knowing Prince Andrew thing seems sus. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, okay, you guys, I'm going to tell you a story, okay? Oh my gosh. Okay, so when I was in 5th grade, I want to say, I got a report card, and in my days when you got a report card, it was like a literal pen and paper report card. In one of my classes, and you guys, this is embarrassing, but I got an F, okay? I got an F. I don't even know what it was. And it was written in pen, but I wanted to make it look like an A because I didn't want my mom to get mad at me. So I grabbed a black marker and tried to make an A, but I ruined it, right? I absolutely ruined it. And I went and gave my report card to my mom, and I came up with the most extravagant lie. I was like, yeah, Mom, I really got an A in this class, and the teacher, she had written an F at first, and then she asked to borrow my marker, so she tried to fix it and she made it an A because I really got an A. Oh my gosh, I was such a horrible liar. And okay, so my point is that when you're guilty of something, you try to come up with lies to try to cover up what it is. And that's kind of what I feel like with the Prince Andrew thing. And at this point, so this Prince Andrew purse with the Queen thing was written in spare. So how much do you guys think Meghan, how much do you think Harry believes that? Do you think Harry believes that Meghan really had no idea who Prince Andrew was? Okay, I am behind the comments. Let's see. Claire says that they love the sound of their own voices. I know, people that have word salad. I know. Sexy B says, more number ones, most hated people list. Yeah, they keep getting on the most hated lists, right? James says, Michael Caine accent is. Lisa says, I think there will be a lot of entertainment if they divorce. It'll be Amber versus Johnny on steroids. Yeah, but I don't want it. Colton Cake says, it's not selfish. I want to see Meghan on Celebrity Big Brother. Masks are delicious. I know, I love them. I love them. Kelly says, maybe the truth about the children. Yep. Claire says, if they're separate, there's double the content. Is it though? How do you think Meghan... But Meghan will have no one to give dirty looks to. Or to push and pull. James says, the divorce of the century for 2025. Melissa says, oh, Harry and Meghan divorcing would make the War of the Whales look like a tea party. Claire says, see, you love Seinfeld too and true crime. I love Seinfeld. I watch Seinfeld every single night. I actually sleep with my TV on with Seinfeld running in the background, and it's because I've watched Seinfeld so many times, it doesn't wake me up. But if I was watching something new on TV, I wouldn't have a deep sleep. I don't know if that makes sense. Lisa says, my daughter's narc ex was a Cockney, so I can't stand the accent now. Yep. Sexy B says, I think they're too stubborn to say anything about divorcing so that no one say, I told you so. I think so too. Yeah. So I'm going to scroll through this chat, you guys. Melissa says, feeling really old right now. I graduated high school. What do you mean, Melissa? Did you just graduate high school? In 2001? Oh, Melissa, I graduated in 2000. I'm a year older than you. James says, I am 14% England. Mariana says, I'm a private duty human hospice nurse and have to leave you to give my patient treatment. Oh, okay. Merry Christmas, Mariana. That's a really hard job you have. I hope you have a good day. Lisa says 14%. I hope you didn't go on the same side as Meghan. Margaret says, bye, Mariana. Merry Christmas. Claire says she'll figure something out about dishing out dirty looks. It's in her DNA. It is. She'll find someone to give dirty looks to. It's like the, was it Jason Knopf that said it? That she always has someone in her sights? Oh, Sexy B, you sleep with it on too? Yep. James says she's 43%. I think that's liar. I'm not sure. Lisa says, bye, Mariana. Happy Christmas. Yay, Melissa. Hi. We're from the same generation. Lisa says, I graduated in 1992. Welcome, Lisa. Oh, thank you, Kelly. You too. You guys, I'm going to have to end the chat also because my dog is pawing at me. She is hungry. She's had a day herself because she got her grooming done today. And there's been a lot of activity. So, oh, baby grandma. Merry Christmas. So I'm going to end the live stream now. Hopefully I can catch you soon. I'm going to be doing a lot more live streams over the next 2 weeks because I have a lighter schedule at work. So I'm excited to have more of these. So keep an eye out for more live streams coming up. Sandra says, bye, Mariana. Colton Cake says, I was too young for Seinfeld, but I watched Friends to fall asleep too. I also, I think, was too young for Seinfeld, but, or maybe not too young, but Colton Cake, if you have a chance to watch Seinfeld, like, oh my God, it is so funny. It is so funny. Bye, Melissa. Thank you. Bye, everyone. I hope you all have a great day. Merry Christmas, everybody. Aw, thank you, Claire. I always have such a good time here. Bye, everyone.